When I think about buying jewelry, I always picture a velvet box, a quiet store.
A very human moment.
Exactly. But we're looking at this research from the agency Samyak Online today, and, well, it turns out that romantic moment is becoming incredibly mathematical.
It really is.
Yeah.
It's a fascinating collision, isn't it? One of the oldest human crafts
Jewelry making, yeah.
and the absolute bleeding edge of technology. We're talking about using large language models and AI to, sell love.
That's the core tension, right? Because the whole mission of this deep dive is to figure out how you use an algorithm to sell emotion. Samyak Online talks about LM SEO and entity-based strategies.
And it sounds cold.
It sounds so cool. I mean, how do you quantify sparkle?
Well, that's the thing. Here's the core problem that Samyak Online identifies. Google doesn't have eyes.
Right.
It can't see sparkle. It can't feel the weight of a gold band. It only reads code. So what they're doing isn't just marketing. They're literally translating the visual language of luxury into a schema a machine can understand.
That makes a lot of sense, especially when you think about how people actually shop for this stuff.
Oh, absolutely.
Buying a ring online, it's not like buying socks, is it? It's high stakes. People zoom in, they compare specs, they obsess.
Exactly. And independent stores are in this brutal fight for visibility against these massive aggregators.
So if you're a direct-to-consumer brand, pretty pictures aren't enough.
Not anymore.
Mm.
You need a strategy that basically forces the search engine to respect your product for what it is.
Okay, so let's look at the toolkit they use, because there is some heavy jargon here. They mention AI SEO and keyword clustering. Is that just buzzword salad?
That sounds like it, but it's actually really practical. Think of it as predicting desire.
Predicting desire. I like that.
Instead of just guessing what people want, the AI maps search intent. It figures out, oh, vintage emerald cuts are trending right now, and it tells the store to put those high-margin items in the digital window display immediately.
Like having a psychic floor manager. Okay, but then you have LLM SEO. Large language models. I'm assuming this is more than just asking a chatbot to write a product description.
So much more. LLM SEO is like having a digital salesperson who anticipates every single question.
How so?
It's not just writing a description, it's analyzing thousands of searches to structure the text so it answers specific questions about cut or clarity or custom bridal sets before the buyer even thinks to ask.
So it's writing for humans, but it's structured for voice search and algorithms.
Precisely.
But here's the part that really tripped me up. Entity-based SEO. This feels like the secret sauce, but it sounds like pure sci-fi. What is an entity to a search engine?
Okay, so think of it this way. To an old search engine, the words gold ring, they're just text.
Just a blob of letters.
A blob, exactly. But with entity SEO, Samyak uses something called schema markup to give that blob an ID card.
An ID card?
Yeah. It tells Google, this part is the metal type, this is the carat weight, this is the cut, this is the design style. It turns the art into structured data.
So it's not just words anymore. It's an object that Google understands.
It's an understood object. And because Google gets it, it can show those rich snippets.
The picture, the price, the star rating, all right there on the search page.
Right, which is huge for trust.
If I see a rating and a price immediately, I'm way more likely to click.
And trust is the whole ballgame. This isn't theoretical, by the way. The source actually brings up a client, La Jolla Perfecta.
Oh, right.
They optimized their core web vitals, which is basically the site's reflexes,
Yeah.
and their rankings jumped. Because if that high-res diamond image takes 5 seconds to load,
The romance is dead. I'm already on the next tab.
gone.
Mm-hmm.
They really emphasize a mobile-first experience because that's where the dreaming happens. You're scrolling on Instagram or Reels.
Which they also manage for that visual storytelling.
Right. But you ultimately buy on the site, and that experience has to be flawless.
It really changes how you look at marketing for these traditional industries. It's not about catchy slogans anymore.
No, it's about structuring data so the machine understands the craftsmanship. You're translating art into a language the algorithm speaks fluently.
That's the future of search right there.
Without a doubt.
It's a fascinating shift.
Right.
But here's a thought to leave you with. If we have AI writing the product descriptions to appeal to an algorithm, the whole LLM SEO thing, and we have AI search engines reading those descriptions to rank them, at what point does the human story just become data points looping between two machines? Thanks for listening to this deep dive.